Hello you guys, and welcome back to the video that I have been wanting to do for a long time because I have been working on my December daily and it is done. I am so happy and proud of myself. I could not, for some reason, I was stuck on the last 2 days and could not get them finished. And so anyway, got them done, went back through, added some things, added some stickers, added some words, and now I'm ready to do a final flip through, and then we're going to tie it up and put it on the shelf, and it will be ready to do like a show and tell next year. So anyway, it turned out to be quite fluffy. As you can see, I did tie it earlier and it was quite a strain to tie it. So sometimes when I get a book like this, I like to put it in a safe place. So you know, I have my grandmother's little cedar chest. It's actually like a little girl cedar chest, but it's filled to the brim with books and journals. And so I don't know, we're gonna have to kind of play around with this and see, because I do want to keep it in a safe place, and that way we can, you know, look over it in years to come. So let's jump into it. So we did do I did do a video on the cover. I did add this little bit of beaded work here. This is actually stickers from Dollar Tree. If you guys ever see these, they are so much fun, and they stick really, really well, and they add a lot of sparkle to your page. So I highly recommend them if you love beaded sparkles. So okay, so also in a video we made a wand to start out with. My wand kept popping out, and in my mind I envisioned like a little girl opening this book many, many years from now and loving the wand, but it just it kept falling out, and it was like, over time, who knows what's going to happen. So I just broke the stem off and glued it in here. So as you know, that my theme this year was kind of gingerbread theme, so it kind of just pops in there. Looks cute as can be. This was actually a ornament that my daughter, she actually colored 2 of them. She had a Spanish project to talk about different Spanish-speaking countries and how they celebrated Christmas, and so she had actually 2, and she picked the other one, and I said, well, let me put that one in the journal. And I had actually written on the back of it the whole story, but I still need to come in here, I think, and add like a little word just to kind of explain what that she did color it and what it was for. Okay, so a lot of this, in the past, if I would have had like empty stuff like this, it would have driven me crazy. Like, I need to add something to there, but I'm okay with it. I was flipping through it and I'm totally fine. It's just packaging, so I'm good with that. Calendar that we put in. I did add this cute little gingerbread charm that came out of the kit for November, the CWR kit, so that was in there. The advent calendar, true confession, you guys, I completed it when I was working on this. I think I got through like 10 or 12 or so, not even that far, I don't even know. But life got busy. This might be something I have to carry with me, like in my regular journal, because I don't carry my Christmas journal around with me, and so it was literally put in my mess of stuff that I was working on. So Christmas is a time that it gets a little wild, but that's okay. I did include the whole book, this book here, The 12 Days of Christmas. I did include it in this whole entire book, so you'll see just different book pages as you go along. Like I said, it did get quite fluffy. So this is December 1st. I think we talked about, I did a video on creating this, so you guys can kind of look back and see on that. So that was our December 1st. And I had the pamphlet from the actual event that we went to. And this is also part of that event, and also part of December 1st. December 1st was a busy day. We put our tree up at the office, and we also had Smeckin' Fest, which was fun. And then we have a couple more book pages in here. Day 2 is an Advent, and I think I did this one also on video. And then this was part of the thing. I just kind of came in here, and these were blank, and I just added some little gnome stickers in there, and then a journaling card as well. So I did come in and kind of fill those up. I was going to put something on here, but I had stapled it, and it's perfectly fine. They're little gumdrops. I think I did this page online as well, which I put in the glitter. This was the sparkles and sequins. This was like the perfect autumn day for me. The wind, it was just like a cold front had come in. It was beautiful. The leaves were like flying everywhere. This was the week that you really could see fall here because the leaves have changed. It was a perfect day. So I added some sparkles in there. This was just kind of filling in. This is from Pocket Journal Pam, one of her printables. This is the actual brochure from church that day, from that Sunday. And then again, I had talked about this too in my videos, that I had decided to clean my art room, like deep clean it. And seriously, if you guys looked at it, it hasn't gotten anywhere in the past since probably this day. I have everything kind of, but you can work, at least you can get in here and like move around without like tripping over stuff. So I feel like that's a plus. I'm still working on it. It's a continuous thing. But anyway, I had moved my table into the living room, and it's a 6-foot fold-up table. And so that was fun. I wanted to keep it up, but you know, let's take that down. And then, oh, I had gone on a business trip it was actually to Galveston to do a site visit. And so, yeah, just kind of documented it. It was kind of fun though, because going and seeing like a big, hotel room, and I mean hotel, it's like a resort type place that's all decked out for Christmas, so that was fun to see. Brazos made us our Christmas card. She had drew this picture. I said, oh, that would be such a cute Christmas card, so I made that into a Christmas card and included that. It was really fun because it was special, you know. And I had put down in the back artwork by Brazos Vic, so that was fun. Let's see here. One of the things that we did for this Christmas season is to do a photo, different photos, like prompts, kind of like a scavenger hunt. So one of them was Sleepyhead, which is Pokey. He sleeps, yeah, he's my couch friend, my couch buddy. He sleeps next to me throughout the day while I'm working. I had to add some jingles to my page, so I just kind of put these in there. Wednesday, I just took a picture of the Advent and that Willie is bringing. Willie's our name of our, we have a little elf that is actually from the Dollar Tree, and I've had him for like maybe 4 or 5 years, maybe 5 years, something like that. But he brings notes and he brings little things for the Advent. And inside the Advent, since Brazos is a lot older, he actually puts little notes in there and talks about different things. But today he brought some sparkling grape juice. And so, but I think what I've noticed through all of this, and something that I'll remember for next year, is that she loves the notes. You know, the notes that have little quirky things on there. So that was fun. On the 8th, we had a concert. So I was so excited to find this in my stash. It's a tuba. My daughter plays a tuba. And so she got to play the national anthem. And that's her on the end. So that was fun to see that on the 8th. The 9th, we talking about our yummy, oh, I was talking about I was like, yeah, I'm talking about this yummy drink here. It's talking about a cozy swap. We did a swap. I hosted a swap on Instagram where we traded our favorite hot cozy beverage and a drink, a mug if you wanted to. It was up to you, the way, whatever kind of cozy. I got this beautiful mug, so I had to like take a picture of that. Here's another little postcard that I had actually, I had a whole bunch of these, and I think they came in the Christmas kits, if I can remember correctly, because I was able to find a big stash of these, and I love the vintage style of it. And then on the 10th, I kind of did a full, more than one little insert for the 10th, but this was Saturday, and I woke up that morning, and I just made this wreath out of like nowhere. It was so much fun just to get crafty. And Brazos was busy doing auditions, and then I did some thrift store shopping and kicked off my gingerbread week video. So that was part of one of the little towns I live close to. Their whole downtown area is all about gingerbread, and the businesses and different people can host get these gingerbreads and dress them up and put them in the park, and so that's really fun. And this was my video of just the kickoff for Gingerbread Week, and then I kind of just go in and talk about the German, you know, I wanted to introduce a lot of German traditions within my Christmas, and so one of the things I definitely want to do is go to a market, and so I just talked about the market here. Oh, and I actually did the description that Caroline, the Girlfriends Around the World that I interviewed, this was her description, and so I put that in my book, and I think I actually did this video on this one under Girlfriends Around the World, and this is a market that it's a magazine clipping from, I want to say either Country Living or Daphne's Diary or something like that. So that was one that I did. This is this documenting that we actually went to a German market here in Austin. But the thing is that we did it in November. So I just made another page with our photo and a couple of little inserts about going to the market here. This was a little ornament that we bought at that market, so I'll put that in there. Okay, so the 11th was gingerbread, talking about gingerbread weekend. Okay, I'm just trying to keep up with where I'm at. On the 12th, I made another wreath. This was part of the gingerbread week. There's a whole video series about different things that we did that week. And so that was part of my craftiness. Made a fun little whimsical wreath. Another book page. On the 13th, part of Gingerbread Week was I made this gingerbread. It was okay. It's a little burnt on the bottom, you guys. I don't know. My oven, I'm going to blame my oven. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to blame my oven that my bread is burnt. So I know really and truly I've realized that I need to cut back everything about 25 degrees than what it asked for because it cooks really fast. But then it's not done. I don't know. It's a gas stove, so which is very unusual from, of course I lived here for 5 years, you would think I would have it figured out by now. But on the 14th, for work, we had this fly-in. I work with aviation, so Santa flew in on a helicopter, and so I was there promoting this art contest that our company has. And then on the 15th, I made, oh my gosh, yummy, yummy, yummy. I made these, I need to include that recipe in here. That's what I need to put in here. I made these gingerbread, homemade hot cocoa. It was delicious. I think I have a video on it, and I'm probably linking in the description, the recipe, because it was so yummy. Oh, and then also I just wanted to post in here about the kit that came out for December. Oops. Little ornament hanging around, little ornament die cut. On the 16th, Brazos actually volunteered at this mini Trail of Lights. It was a free event out here where we live, but she volunteered because she's working on getting her National Honor Society, and we were going to go, but I was so tired. I was in my pajamas already. And so we just drove around and looked at Christmas lights, and this was the nativity at the church, but they had a small little, and actually I was going to include that in here, then it'd be really getting puffy, but the actual form that you voted on, we didn't end up voting because we didn't have time, but that was the form that we had. There was a form you could vote on different there's like 5 little setups that you could vote on. Moving into still going into Gingerbread Week, it's just fun facts about gingerbread. We did this page. We did that as one of the videos. This is talking about family Christmas. I also made this, funny about this, I could not find this little gingerbread, and I think I made it with the fabric glue on one of the videos. It was stuck to the bottom of some book. I can't remember. I finally found it. I was like, well, there you are. He was like hiding out. And it was like, because it was still kind of, I must have set something on him. I just hope over time, you know, it doesn't stick. So we'll have to see how that's going to work. I hope it gets more where it's not as sticky feeling. So this is just an overview of my family Christmas. I use these little, these actually came from the Dollar Tree. They're little labels that I made, and I just kind of put names of everybody. That was one thing that me and my sister talk about, because we're both scrapbookers, and thinking about, like, you know, over time, people may wonder, who's this person, or who's that, or, you know, things like that. And so I actually put everybody's name in here so they can tell who's who, you know. But we ended up doing our white elephant outside. I don't know, it's just a little, like, everybody talks about it as a little chaotic. It wasn't as smooth as Thanksgiving. I don't know. It's just, you know, this weird year was a little bit weird for us all, I think. As far as people in my family I've talked to, it's just been kind of a off year. Oh, I did pick up these cute, they look like die cuts, but they're large stickers. And I got a whole set of them from Little Craft Place. And I love them because I can stick them in here. But this was just, I just wanted to fill this up because we had a picture of me and Brazos. This is her, another weekend that she volunteered at the little Trail of Light event. And yes, I look really wonky here, and I'll tell you why. But my husband came and we all took our photo, and I was kind of like bending down, kind of like Brazos, and Santa like took my hips and put me on his lap, and I was like, awkward. I was feeling so awkward. Anyway, so that's what the whole awkwardness of my self is there. But anyway, I just thought it was so cute to put Santa's coming, I know him. You know, I just love Elf. So I thought that was cute. And I love that we did get a family photo. And it's a funny story to go along with it. My brother's like, why did you sit in Santa's lap? I said, I had no choice. He chose for me. Okay, so moving into the 19th, this is the week she was out, Brazos was out of school, and she helped me pack kits up. Pokey's helping along, sleeping there. And so that was a fun picture to have. I loved having her home. This is just some more photos that we took. I have this new coat. It's like pink with black polka dots. Absolutely love it. It's furry. It's loud. It's me. I love it. And I wore my beret that I had made out at the retreat we did at the Whatever Craft Place this last year. And then I got so many looks, and that's why I said my favorite quote, like, of Dr. Seuss is like, why fit in when you were born to stand out? Because I get always like strange comments and looks, and I don't let them bother me. You know, it's like sometimes they're like, huh. I'm like, this is me, you know, this is what makes me happy, so I'm going to do it. Anyway, so I always laugh about that, and my family gives me such a hard time about that coat, but I love it, and it's actually very warm. And then Brazos' little boyfriend got her these cute Lego set. It's flowers, you guys. It's like they're branching out into making different things, but it's a whole bouquet of flowers, but they're Legos. So that was fun for her to build. And then just some more pictures under the tree. That was one of the prompts also, and I just love this picture. Brazos laying next to Pokey under the tree. This is so cute. That could be like a Christmas card, you know, or something. Okay, and then we had our first fire. That's me cleaning the fireplace out. And so, yeah, that was fun. We built it all by ourselves, Brazos and I. We were all so proud. 22nd. Okay, so I didn't do a lot of baking this year, but we did make some spritz cookies for the neighbors. I made these really cute. I think I posted them on Instagram as well. They were handmade boxes from KB and Friends. She had some printables out, so I bought that, and I printed them all out and made these cute little boxes. And I put a little ornament on them. So that's Brazos and my husband delivering the cookies. Then we have another page. And these are just some random stories throughout. Brazos did a selfie of her outside. She's got a coveralls on. It was that time that they called it the Elliot the winter, and we got like in the teens. I mean, it showed with the wind chill, it was like 3 degrees or something crazy. We never get cold. I mean, we get cold down here, but it's very like once a year, like that cold. Like it was 18 degrees and it was like below freezing for about 2 or 3 days, which is very, that's what we get down here. And then it gets back up. Like we had 80 degrees yesterday, or a couple days ago. So maybe it was yesterday. I don't know. And then I just randomly took some pictures. This was I love feeding the birds this time of the year because, of course, they love getting food, right? So I love watching them because the whole bird feeder will be just full of birds. I just love that. And then Brazos had gone to her boyfriend's house and made tamales, and then she brought some home and one fell on the ground. And so I don't know why I snapped a photo of it, but I did, and there's a story behind it. So that was that. And then I love this haul. This was part of a paper pack by Simple Stories. So I loved adding that as like, okay, we're getting into Christmas now. Christmas Eve, I had gone to, I had to go find crackers, Christmas crackers. We've done Christmas crackers for many years, and I don't know. I had Zach, my son. He lives in Austin when he's down from college, and so I had him go and look at World Market. They didn't have any, so I went to TJ Maxx, and ta-da! They had some. I was so happy because I was like, it's tradition, but why it took me, I don't know. Like I said, it was just kind of an odd Christmas for me, and I don't really know why. But we had so much fun Christmas Eve day. We cooked a pie. We made chicken and dumplings and fried venison, okra, mashed potatoes. I did fit in a nap, it says, which is always good. And then Brazos, part of her tradition for Advent is on the 24th she gets a little nativity. So every year she's been getting like some sort of little nativity. And this is painted by my friend Laura Dotson. And so she has an Etsy shop too. Love her paintings, and so anyway, I had gotten one for Brazos. And Brazos knows Laura too, so it was really special. And then I just show our table set up, our pictures with our cracker paper crowns on. Funny, every single picture I had my eyes closed, and I would retake it, and I could not keep my eyes open. I have no idea why. And my husband's like, okay, I gotta get ready. I've got, let's move on with life here. We're not going to take any more pictures. I'm like, but I cannot seem to keep my eyes open. I have no idea why. Oh well, it's a story, right? It's part of the story. And then, it's a perfect, like I said, it was just the perfect Christmas Eve. We ended up playing games and just having fun. I love having both my kids here, so that was just like perfect for me. And then Christmas morning, took some pictures. Brazos, I finally got her this Pride and Prejudice game. I can remember that being so popular in Victoria Magazine like many, many moons ago, like 20 years ago. And anyway, I ended up biting the bullet and getting one. But it was so much fun to play because you really did have to know. Luckily, I really haven't read the book, so I kind of flipped through it. But it goes really with the movie that I watched like 100 times. So luckily we both have watched it 100 times, so we knew the storyline, and we love Pride and Prejudice. So so that was fun. And I need to read the book, you guys. I need to read it. So yeah, and then I thought this was just like the perfect picture for ending the book. It's Pokey. He had fallen asleep. This was after Christmas, and it says, "And to all a good night." And I love that. I thought that was perfect. So, and then of course the last page of the book. So you guys, I am thrilled to death that this is done. And like I said, I'm going to tie it up, and I'm not going to tie it, I'm going to tie it up, and I'm going to find a special place for it, and I'm going to go and I'm going to put all of my Christmas stuff, all my paper crafting Christmas stuff. I'm actually decided to use a train case. I have a plaid train case, and I'm going to put all my leftover stuff in there because I already packed away most of my stuff except some of it that I'm going to use, but I'm ready to put my Christmas stuff away. I'm like, okay, Valentine's is here. we're moving to the next holiday. So anyway, thanks you guys for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed the book. I hope that you are getting your book done if you started one. And of course, I still have my Creative Daily Journal that I'm working on. But that I've been working on as I've been doing this, so it's pretty much done. But I'll do a flip through of that too. I'll probably do like November and December. I know it's getting later and later in the years, but I mean in the year already. What am I saying? It's only like the 10th. I'm like pushing it. It's like, oh, it's already mid-year. But even if I come and do it in February, I think you guys will be okay with that, right? So, all right, y'all have a super sparkly day, and I will see you on my next video. Bye-bye.